Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Go So Beautiful. My name's Becky and today I'm going to share some pajamas I made recently. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by to check it out. And if you've already subscribed, I really appreciate you coming back and tuning in. So it's been a little bit since I've been on the tube, but I've had lots going on and I just didn't either have time or energy to film a video, but I've really missed you guys and really wanted to share this. So today I have 3 pairs of pajamas that I made and thought you might like to see what they look like, and I'll share some of my thoughts about them. One of the reasons I made these pajamas is, number one, I love pajamas. I cannot wear a nightgown. I always end up with it up around my waist. And then I use an insulin pump at night, and it has to clip on to something. And rather than sew pockets onto all the gowns that I have, I like to just clip it to the waistband of pajamas. So, without further ado, let me show you what I made. The first pair I made was called, actually I had started making these last year. I made a pair of flannel pajama pants, and they had gotten a little snug. So the first thing I did was I made them bigger. And I'm not sure what pattern it was. I think it was a free pattern from Life So Savory. I'll try to put a note in the description box. But I decided to make a top to go with it. So I used the Itch to Stitch Pine Cove Pajamas. Hope you all can see that. This is a very different kind of pattern. It's kind of a little kimono style top or a wrap top, and it ties at the waist, and then on this side that goes inside, it ties on the inside. So I thought that would be useful because as you all may or may not know, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I thought that would make it easy to access in case I had to bandage or put something, post-surgery. So I used this flannel, which I got from Joann's, and it's a really light colored bluish gray flannel. And I'll put pictures up in me wearing them. But these were the pants I made, and what I did, because they were a little too tight, was I just cut down the side seam and added this kind of macrame lace all the way down the legs. And now they fit really nice, and they have a nice little design detail. So there's that side and this side. And for the top, I again used the Itch to Stitch pattern, and it has a tie here, and there's a tie on the inside. You tie it here, and again I'll put these on and show you how it's tied, and then you tie it over here. And it looks really cute, but when you sleep in it, sometimes the ties get undone, and it's just not very practical, in my opinion. I like pajamas that stay together, and these don't stay together very well. Partly because the tie is really thick, it's flannel. So what I may do is put some buttons on it on the inside, because that's the one that comes undone, or maybe I'll put a button here where it crosses over, because I really do like the style, and you don't have to be stylish when you're sleeping. But it is nice, like if you go somewhere, you get a lot nicer coverage. So that was the first pair of pajamas I made. And then the second pair was a Love Notions pattern called the Tranquil Nightwear pattern. And this pattern, you can make a gown, or you can make a top and pants, or shorts. And I had heard that the top was a little bit snug fitting, and I can't remember, I think I made an extra, 2X large. But it's got fold over elastic. You have the option of using fold over elastic around the neckline, and then it's got these little details on the sleeves, and those are actually, they look like they're wrapped, but they're actually, it's a separate piece that's sewn onto there. And I thought that was a cute little detail, so I made those up in this cute, this is a stretch cotton knit fabric from Joann's. It's from their Pop collection. It's kind of a peach color. It's got little ladybugs on it and butterflies with polka dots. And originally I had planned to make a shirt out of this, but when I decided I wanted pajamas, I went back to the store because I didn't have enough for shirt and pants, and I bought some more, and they still have it there. Now you can use fold over elastic, or what I did was I used pico elastic, and that wasn't that hard to sew on. It was just a little bit tedious, and I thought it made a nice little edging on the collar and the cross. And then of course you have these little sleeve detail. So it wasn't hard to make, and it fit fairly well. Again, I'll put a picture of me wearing it. But I haven't worn them yet because I've been waiting to make this video. Now the pants, if you notice in the picture, the waistband, it's an elastic waistband, but the construction, or the way they tell you to sew the elastic on, is to first serge the elastic edge to the edge of the waist, and then fold it over and stitch it down with a zigzag stitch. And I just didn't like it. It felt kind of rough on the inside, and so I went ahead and I think I attached a casing to the top. Plus, stretching elastic and sewing it on your serger it's doable, but I just don't like to do it. I don't know why, but I think you have to have pretty good strength with stretching it and matching things up. So I took off all that serging, which was not fun. And then I attached a waistband, and then I made the opening, and you can even see, oh no, I stitched it down, threaded the elastic through there, and then I was much more happy with the way they looked. And again, the bottoms of the legs have this same detail, crossover detail, and I guess I ran out of patience. I had to do it over because they were too long, and I had to take it apart, and I think I ended up taking it apart twice. And so the second time I did not sew all the pico elastic around the edge, but nobody's going to see that. So that was the Tranquil Nightwear Pajamas by Love Notions. The last thing I have to show you. I actually made these earlier than I made the others, and I had made these pajama pants because I had a pair of shorts and a top that I had made a couple years ago, and sometimes they looked like pajamas, and I meant for them to be worn as regular clothes, but I ended up wearing them as pajamas. And so when the fall hit, I had shorts and a top, and I decided I wanted to make some pants to go pajama pants. So I made these pants. They look big and baggy. They do have pockets. And this pattern, the pattern I used for this, is another Love Notions pattern called Luna Loungewear. And I really wanted long pants, and I didn't realize these are capri length pants. So I just added cuffs to them. And then I realized I did not really have enough fabric left for the top. And I could have worn the top that goes with the shorts, but I thought, well, that goes with the shorts. I didn't want to wear it with both. So anyway, long story short, I decided to make a top, but then I didn't have enough of this fabric left, and I didn't really want to go back to Joann's and buy more because I am going to be on a fabric buying ban. So I thought, well, maybe I can do a color block top. So I found this pattern from McCall's. This is M8244. And it has a nice color blocked pattern. And I had just enough of the purple to make one section front and back. You can see the line drawings here. I hope you can see those. And I made view A, but I wanted long sleeves, so I used the sleeves on view B. What I didn't realize though was that this is kind of a cropped top. It doesn't look cropped on the model though, does it? But when I first made it, it was too tight around my waist and really big around my shoulders and arms. And I used, I had this gray and this white fabric in my stash, and I thought those colors would look pretty good. But like I said, it was really tight right around my waist and hips, so I added a little gusset to the sides. And again, I will put a picture of me wearing this and showing you all of that. And the shoulders and this area was just really big, and it's still kind of big, but I cut that down a little bit. I think I took it in about 1 inch, and I don't know if that's supposed to be that way or what, but I'm having second thoughts about that top. I may remake that some other way, or at least take it in. But those are my 3 pairs of pajamas that I made recently, and I think they're all going to work out fine. I forgot to tell you what I'm wearing. This is a me-made top. It's the Monroe turtleneck from Tessuti Patterns. It's a free pattern, and I really like this pattern. I've made a couple of tops like this, and it fits pretty good. It's got a nice boxy fit. I've also got on a pair of blue knit pants that I made as a wearable toile. This is kind of a mystery knit. It's not French terry, it's not sweatshirting, but it is heavier than cotton spandex. That's the only way I know how to describe it. And then last but not least, what I'm also wearing that is me-made is my socks. And I'm going to have to get up and tilt the camera to show you those. Here are my socks. I'll take my shoes off so you can see them. I think I showed these in another video, but I am learning how to make socks. And this yarn is West Yorkshire Spinners yarn, and it's self-striping. So all those colors come in one ball of yarn, and when you knit them, they look like stripes. So I'm really happy with these. They're a little big, but I enjoy wearing them in the wintertime when it's cold. So other news, I am going to participate in the Sew Your Stash Challenge, I think is what it's called, that Tiffany from Who's Your Handmade is participating in, or has started, along with Angela from Just Me and My Fabric. I have so much fabric to sew up, and I really don't, sometimes I want a specific color that I don't have in my stash, but I think I'm going to make do with what I have. And in Tiffany's challenge, she's going to go a whole 3 months without buying patterns or fabric. And then I guess in the 4th month, she will allow herself to buy more. But during that time, the goal is to only sew what you have in your stash and use the patterns that you have. So I am going to participate in that, and I want y'all to hold me accountable. I don't know how you can do that, but maybe you can ask me in the comments or remind me. Anyway, I have enough fabric. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of lining fabric too. And what I may do is, if I feel like I need something, I'm just going to wait. So that's what my plan is for this year. And if you would like to join me, that would be great. But I know fabric shopping is kind of like therapy. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you can see when I upload new videos. I really do appreciate your comments and your tuning in, and hope to bring you more content soon. Go so beautiful. Bye-bye.